Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Da-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da, boom. Hey, everybody, welcome to World Kindness Day. Today is World Kindness Day. It's also Friday the 13th, so it seems like it might balance each other out. Theo Fleury, how are you, bud? I miss you, man. I miss presenting with you. You're such a powerful speaker. I can hardly wait until we share the stage again, mister. But it's World Kindness Day, so today is a day where you're supposed to be extra kind to people. I think it's kind of odd that something that should be a basic human trait, something as simple as being kind, that we have to have a day to make sure that we do it. I don't know if anybody else finds that a little weird, but I think that it's incredibly important to just be kind as much as possible. Even today, I was not the kindest. A guy cut me off, and I'm like grumbling in my head, and then my buddy said to me, well, it's World Kindness Day. And I'm like, oh yeah. Kind of World Kindness Day in my head. I was like, it should be. Hey, Miss Christie's here. Say hi, Miss Christie. Miss Christie's right there. That's not even very close. You knew I was going to go if we want a puppy. I was going to have like that, right? Is that why?
You keep doing that, so.
Hello, Peter. How are you? I have to read Peter's script. It's in my pile to read, and I just haven't had the chance to. Sorry, Peter. I got to read the script. Oh, Justin says hi, Miss Christie, and let's love the bookshelf. Thank you. It's a reclaimed. There we go. It's reclaimed. What's it called? Reclaimed lumber, right, from a old barn. That's what it is. An old barn. My brain is going nowhere in my head. So today I picked out a couple of books. One, Miss Christie, I was going to read yesterday, but Miss Christie wasn't available to listen to me read it. And by the way, you weren't here yesterday. And just to let you know, it's not as much fun doing puns when you're not here to go, oh, like that.
Oh,
do you want to see
no.
how you do that again? You're like, oh,
I'm not sure if I want to have that as my job.
There you go. Your job's...
If your fun is tied into me listening to your puns, your bad, groan-worthy puns.
Well, I spouse, you should just stay and listen.
Groan.
You know, do you know what you call a cow that does puns? Grown beef. Grown. I used to tell jokes when I was a little child, but now I'm grown into dad jokes. La 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 la. Oh, my name is my
You need to get like a big ejection button and just like, boom, get out of here.
Not gonna happen. It'd have to be a 270-pound ejection button. Otherwise, it's gonna be like, beer. You're gonna press the button, and I'm gonna go. That's all that's gonna happen.
Maybe I'll get one that'll flick the end of your nose.
Well, if anybody knows, it'll be you. Anybody knows. She walked into that one like a door that you don't realize is open. So I'm going to read a couple of books. This book is called One. And there's the book right there. And Miss Christie was just telling me I had a booger. She's like, I'm like, it's a nose joke. And you're like, and I'm like, oh, I mean, you just read this book while I go, this is what happened. If the book wasn't here, it'd be like, hey, this is the book.
Behind the curtain.
What do you call a cow that tells jokes? Grown beef.
Don't encourage him, you guys.
Is that too much?
Don't encourage him.
I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth. Did I show you my New Jersey? What? And I'm gonna read Purple Coyote. So depends if this phone knock knock. Who's there? Europe. You're a poo. No, you're a poo. Here we go. I'm gonna read this book called One. It's given to me by my buddy Lori, and it's an awesome book. Let's take the jacket off. So that can we put that over there, please? Thank you. And hopefully, okay, this book is one.
Excuse me.
This book was one. What? You want me to wear a?
Yes.
I only have 40% battery.
We'll do it quick then.
Maybe you should have thought of this while we were setting up. Hey? Maybe I should have thought about plugging my phone. This isn't working. I'll never forget. There you go.
I think you can sacrifice a few of your groaners for putting on
there.
a hat.
It's nighttime now. Yeah, this is way more fun with Miss Christie here. I know. Before Bart, this utterly ridiculous. You know what? If we each pay half for a cow, we can go Kaffers. Okay, that one was
sacrifice a few of those to put on one of these.
I'm only saying every second one. So this book is by Carolyn Otoshi, and it's a really great book. It's called One. This book was printed in 2008, and it is by KO Kids Books. Here we go. One. Blue was a quiet color. He enjoyed looking up at the sky and floating on the waves. And on days he felt daring, splashing in rain puddles. Ooh. Every once in a while, he wished he could be sunny like yellow, or bright like green, or more regal like purple, or more outgoing like orange, or more overall, he liked being blue, except when he was red. Red was a hothead. He liked to pick on blue. Red is a great color, he'd say. Red is hot and blue is not. Then blue would feel sad and bad about being blue. Hi, Nicholas, how are you? Sometimes yellow comforted blue. Blue's a nice color, she'd say. But yellow never said that in front of red. She never said, stop picking on blue. Green, purple, and orange thought blue were nice too, but they never told red to stop either. Every time Red said something mean, and no one spoke up, he got bigger and bigger and bigger. Soon Red grew so big that everybody was afraid of him, and no one dared stop him. Red picked on all the colors. Then everybody felt blue. Until one came. He had a different shape, with bold strokes and squared corners. He was funny, and he made all the other colors laugh. Red saw this and got very hot. Stop laughing, he told Yellow. Stop laughing, he told Green. Stop laughing, he told Purple and Orange. So they did. What do you think Kyler's doing out there, playing ice hockey?
I don't know.
Red rolled up to one. Stop laughing, he told him. But one stood up straight, like an arrow, and said, no. Red was mad, but one wouldn't budge. So red rolled away. One turned into the colors and said, if someone was mean and picks on me, I, for one, will stand up and say no. Then yellow felt brave and said, me too. Green agreed and said, me 3. Purple became 4, and orange became 5. Blue saw the colors change, and he wanted to count. He wanted to count. Red grew hot and felt left out. He grew hotter and hotter and hotter. Red raced over to Blue and said what he always said. Red is hot and blue is not. This time, Blue stood up tall and became 6. Red can be really hot, he said, but blue can be super cool. Red blew a fuse and tried to roll over Blue. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Seeing them stand tall, Red felt very, very, very small. And Red turned even redder and rolled away. Blue called out, red can be hot and blue can be cool. Red stopped in his tracks. And one said, red can count too, said one. Red rocked and rolled and turned into 7. Everyone counts, they shouted. Then Red laughed and joined the fun. Sometimes it just takes one. That's a good book. I like that book very much, right? Well, the cat just wiped out into a box over there. Everything's a home to a cat, apparently. I like that book because it just shows that when other people are being pushed around and bullied and things, here comes somebody that doesn't even really sort of fit in, right? He wasn't a color, he was a number. He wasn't shaped like the colors. The colors were little blobs and stuff. And here's this, like it said, he was pointy and squared shoulders and stood tall, but he just said, nope, I'm not going to stop laughing. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm not going to stop being me just because you don't want me to be me, that you want me to be like you want me to be afraid of you. He didn't do that. I like that book quite a bit. Okay? It's a good book. Then I found this book. This book here is called The Purple Coyote. And it's got a jacket on it too. Oh, well, this jacket doesn't want to come off. Okay. Oh, it's because it's glued to one of these pages. Oh, well, I guess it's going to stay that way. This book, my buddy Sam and Dave and I think Nick and I found this book. I can't remember. We went looking for books a while ago, and this is one of the ones we found. So thank you very much to Timeless Painting and Rick and Nick and Air and Dave and Sam. I started to say Nick, and then I saw the R there, and I just changed it. My brain does that sometimes. Right, Christy? There's a C there, so it didn't make a difference. Book is by Purple Coyote. It's called. It's by Cornette, and it's illustrated by Rochette, and it is a Doubleday book, and it is from 1997 originally. So long ago. Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to wear my glasses for this one. In the middle of a flat and arid desert stood a hill of sand and rock. Near the hill was a small house. Jim played alone in the garden with his old truck, which was missing one wheel. One day, a coyote appeared on the hill. A coyote like no other. A purple coyote. You don't realize how creaky your house is until you're in the basement. Be creepier if nobody was home. Jim watched him. The coyote did a little dance, and then he balanced himself on his right front paw and let out a strange howl. Woola 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 wah. He sat down, letting the evening wind slowly untangle his purple fur. The cat just looked at me like, I don't know what you're doing, but can you just stop that, please? Hello? Hello, Cosmo.
He didn't chitter at you like Gracie did when you sneezed.
I sneezed it in. Gracie's like, and then she looked at me like, okay, I'm going to get you. Night fell, and the moon rose. Jim watched the purple coyote until his mother called him for dinner. I like the books behind you. Puppies! We will continue our puppy argument after I read this book. The next day, Jim didn't play with his truck, which had lost a second wheel. He went to wait for the coyote at the bottom of the hill. The purple coyote appeared, and he did his little dance, balanced himself on his right paw, and let out a woolly woo, wooloo, 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 loo-da. Lost the wheel. Jim climbed the hill. It wasn't very hard, as the hill was neither high nor steep. He went up to the animal, greeted him, and asked, "Why are you purple? That's not normal for a coyote." "I won't tell you," shouted the coyote. "Why not?" "Because it's a secret." "It's a secret, but you can ask other questions you want." Jim thought hard, looked at the purple coyote straight in the eyes, and said, "Did you eat too many blueberries?" "I never eat blueberries," said the coyote. Every afternoon, the purple coyote returned to the hill, did his little dance, bounced on his right paw, and howled, and every afternoon, Jim joined the coyote, greeted him, and asked him a different question. "Did you put purple dye on your fur?" "Nope," answered the coyote. "Were you born purple?" "Nope." "Did you catch purpleitis?" "Nope." "Did you catch purple fever?" "No." The days went by. Jim began to lose patience. "I don't care if I ever find out why you're purple," he shouted at the coyote. In his anger, he thought about not coming up to the hill anymore, but his curiosity was too strong. "Tell me instead why you do that dance and why you howl the funny way," he asked. The coyote smiled. "That's my second secret," he said. Jim tried very hard to keep calm. He acted as though he didn't care. "It's a stupid secret," he said. "Anybody can dance and howl like that. Look." And Jim did a little dance, and he leaned over on his right arm and began howling a piercing woola 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 wah. All at once, Jim turned purple. As for the coyote, got his color back. He was once again the color of the desert sand. Sly coyote. Me. Well done, said the coyote. You've discovered my two secrets in just one try. And you've given me back my natural color. Now I can leave. Goodbye, Jim. And he disappeared into the vast desert. Jim was now all purple and all by himself. Night had fallen on the hill when a little raccoon came up to him and said, "Hello." "Hello," replied the purple kid. Raccoon over there. "Did you see," said Jim, "that I'm purple all over?" "Yes," said the little animal. "It's my secret," Jim went on. "Do you want to find out why?" He's going to do it to the raccoon. No. That's the end of the book. The raccoon's like, "Nope, don't care. You're purple and that's all cool." Sorry, there's cat hair everywhere. Pardon me. I just inhaled some cat hair. Miss Christie's petting Cosmo and he's like, "Oh, it's going to shit everywhere." There we go. There you go.
He just nodded
A
his
book
head.
about, pardon me, he just nodded his head. Yeah. There is a book about being kind and standing up for others and standing up for yourself. And then there's a book about, just a silly book about a purple coyote. So I know that my battery is running low. I think I wonder if I could just do this. Let's put this over here. There, I plugged it in. You're seeing my big giant head? Oops, sorry, I have to see the ceiling. There we go. Now it's plugged in. There, I can hold it for a second because it was getting very low. Well, today is World Kindness Day. I've said it a few times. Please always be kind to the people around you, especially the ones that are frustrating you. Because remember, it's okay to get mad. It's okay to be sad. And it's okay to get frustrated with the situation. But you have to ABK. Always be kind, always be kind. I promise myself to try to always be kind. Always be kind. You know what? It's important. It's very easy to be kind to those around you that are being kind to you, but it's a real test of your character to be kind to those that are frustrating you. And I haven't mastered that yet. I try very hard. Sometimes I remember after. Does that count? I try to be kind after. And sometimes I remember to be kind just at the right time, just before I go blah, 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 blah. But if you're not kind to somebody, you know, it's okay. Because what happens is sometimes our brain works before our heart does, and our heart doesn't have a chance to catch up. So please remember that it's okay not to be perfect. Because in all that you say and all that you do, you never have to be perfect. You've just got to be you. So, pardon me again. There's lots of cat hair floating around. There was something I was going to say. Am I reading tomorrow night? I am reading tomorrow night. I'm going to let you go get ready for your bedtime. Whatever your bedtime ritual is, you go do that and have a great sleep and have a wonderful morning when you wake up. I hope you wake up happy, healthy, and, of course, refreshed and very, very... There's something I was going to say, Miss Christie. Did you ever have that where it just pops out of your head?
Yep.
All the time. That's it. Poppy.
What are you saying?
Poppy, 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 papa, 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 poppy.
No.
Oh, she didn't say no. Oh, did you just say no while I was talking over you?
Yep.
Oh, well, I still hear maybe. So you go and be you, and I will be me, and Miss Christie will be Miss Christie, and Weebies will be, I don't know, stomping around up there like he's wrestling some hippopotami? Hippopotami? Elephants. And I will talk to you later. Lots of love from myself and Miss Christie. Lean way over. There you go. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, sleep tight. May your dreams be silly till the morning light. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Good night, everybody. And remember, maybe tomorrow I'll get a puppy.